What's going on, guys? My name is Solomon with Process Wisely, and I would like to welcome you to today's video. Today we're going to talk about how to make your long distance relationship last. So I'll be sharing, I think, 5 to 6 elements that help me in my long distance relationship, and hopefully you guys find value in it, and also hoping that it helps you in your long distance relationship. So before we get started, I would like to please invite you to follow us on all our social media platforms, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or subscribe to our website, processwisely.com, and let's get it started. Alright, guys, a little bit about myself and my story with the long distance relationship. I'm currently in a long distance relationship for going to 3 years now with my fiance, and we're actually about to get married this summer. It's been a very interesting road, right? Because I've learned so much, and I've grown so much out of this relationship. And one thing that I can advise you right now, just to get this out the way, long distance relationship is really hard. I mean, it's not easy, and this is like my little disclaimer, right? Just so I can get that out the way. But also it has, its benefit also, right? It helps you having your time also to develop on yourself. I always believe that being in a relationship is not, trying to find that person that's gonna make it complete, because no one has the ability to complete the other person. So, but only you can complete you by what I call self-development, right? So long distance relationship can offer you that, can get you have your time, you have enough time by yourself to, pretty much self-develop and grow your life on your way. And hopefully the other person also does that. So whenever you guys get together, you create a good vision, you know what I mean? And you become even a stronger bond, right? So, and also I found out that being in a long distance relationship, you tend to create a more authentic connection. I mean, a lot of people are, when you're in a regular relationship, you guys spend time together, you bond actually, you spend time together, go to the movies together. But now, I found out that the moment the other person is away, sometimes you don't spend a lot of time on the phone, you don't have a lot to talk about. Why? Because you're so used to being active and doing things that you never really have time to like being on the phone. But this might not be true for everybody, but I found out that being in a long distance relationship, you connect more on a more deeper level than a normal relationship. So, alright, so I'll be sharing 5 to 6 elements that have been helping me, and hopefully you guys find value. So the number 1 element is, when you're in a long distance relationship, the main thing to me is both of you guys need to have a vision of where you're going. I mean, it's long distance itself, it's already a challenge. So you have to have like a prize, right? And that vision, that goal that you guys set is the prize. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to this tough tunnel, but I know at the end it's gonna be worth it. Why? Because this is the end goal, this is the end prize. So I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna go through all these moments because we're trying to achieve and get to this point, right? So, and also, what goes along with having a vision is creating a strong bond, almost the type of bond where you feel like it's you two against the whole world, right? So, and I found that really helpful in my relationship, because that's something that really help us walk together through our tough. It's like, I know this person got me and I got this person. It's me and my woman against the world, right? So having a strong vision and a clear, strong vision, it's so important, because it will help you get through tough tough time, when you guys are missing each other, when you guys are going through issues. And any issues in a long distance relationship is a tough issue. I don't care how simple or how complicated it is. Just because you're in distance, any simple thing is a hard thing to go through. So, but having a strong vision, gives you some sense of hope that, oh, we walk into this. And it's almost like in life, if you don't have goal, then you don't know where you're going, and it makes it even harder being in a long distance relationship, because it's like, yo, I'm going through this tough time for somebody that's not even next to me, and I don't even know where we're going, and that creates a lot of chaos. So having a clear vision, sharing that vision, and knowing where you guys are going is the number one element that you guys should have and should discuss in order to have a very successful long distance relationship. Okay, so the second element is respect. This applies not only to a long distance relationship, but for also the regular relationship, right? I mean, being in a long distance is already hard itself, and I don't care how much you trust the person, sometimes you're always going to go through moments where you're going to be asking questions and raising questions and questioning things pretty much. So we respecting your partner, even in the little detail, little things, like they asking you a question because they're in doubt of something. Take your time, respect that person, and answer the question. Respecting the person, respecting your words, respecting your promises that you make to the person. That really helps, because it shows the person it shows your partner that no matter the distance, I'm not affected by this. This is not affecting the way I'm treating you. I'm valuing you. I'm respecting you, and I'm taking my time to make sure that you have this peace of mind in this relationship. Whatever question you have, I'll respect you enough to provide you with details. I'll respect you enough to provide you with anything you want to feel in peace in this relationship. So respect goes a long way in any relationship, right? But in the long distance relationship, it doubles. Like, you get more sensitive and emotional when you about little things when you're in a long distance relationship. And sometimes taking time to respect your partner with anything they need, any question, and or anything that you need to do to have them have the peace of mind, respect them enough to provide them with that. So respect is really important, and this also applies to the regular relationship. All right, now up to the good things. Number 3 is create memories that last, right? So before I break that down, take time also in your planning to see each other more often. In my case, for example, I'm in a long distance relationship, and my fiancée is not even in a country. It's not even in my continent. She's like away from America. She's in France. So it's kind of hard to see each other as often as we would like, because this is like an international trip. But we find ways to take time to see each other every summer or whenever we can. So this is really important. But now, memories that last. Whenever you have time to see each other, those times, you guys should create enough memories that will last you the period that you're not gonna see each other. For example, take a lot of photos together. Spend a lot of time together, take a lot of pictures together, take a lot of videos together, offer him or her personalized gift, like, a hat with your name on it, or a ring, or a necklace, something that whenever you guys are not going to be around each other, you can look at it, and that will help you make that person feel like they're here because of this materialized, elements or materialized things. So this is really, really important, and it's a really good key, especially with videos. when you guys are together, so that person can look at it whenever they're not here and live, get the giggle whenever things. It goes a long way. It seems like a very simple detail, but it goes a long way. So when you find time to see each other, make sure this is your best time, and find the best way to record those moments. Offer each other gifts that are more personalized and that are more intimate to the person, that will represent, quote unquote, represent you whenever you're not around your partner. So memories that last is a really good tool, and this has been helping my relationship, and hopefully it helps your relationship too. The fourth element is surprises, right? Especially unexpected surprises. Do something that's different than the usual, right? We text a lot, we're on the phone a lot, but once in a while, try to do things that are different. Send her an email. Like that's weird. As weird as it is, it's 2019. Who sends out emails? But that goes a long way. If you can one day surprise her before she wakes up with an email with some heart, with like a poem in the form of, send her an email with a poem in it, or I don't know, write her a letter. She goes to the mail and she opens up. That's you. Oh, I just talked to you last night. I didn't know you. Oh, babe, that was nice. Things of that nature. Or once in a while, send her flowers, send her gifts. It's surprising. That creates excitement. That brings more excitement, especially during the moments you guys are not see each other. That helps carry the love, carry the emotions, during that period. In my case, we go sometimes a year without seeing each other, so I have to, especially as a man, but this does not only apply to men, it's a both way thing, but sometimes I have to be extra creative because I have to make it to until we see each other. So I gotta be a little more creative. Sometimes I'll send letters, or sometimes I will send gifts, but not in like a moment, not like in events, right? Like her birthday or anything like that. Just a random day. I'll be at work and I'll be thinking about her. I'll go online, boom, I just send out a bag of fruits or something like that. So that keeps the love floating. That keeps the love going. And another thing is, whenever you guys are going through those moments, sometimes you or your partner will feel low, right? They will miss you a lot, or you miss them a lot, and you feel down. At those moments, try to encourage your partner and appreciate your partner for actually going through this path with you. Because they're going through that path with you because they love you and they want to dedicate their life to you, So take time to encourage your partner. Not only during those moments, but during those moments they want to hear that. But also try to appreciate the partner during the cool time where they're not feeling anything. Just, hey, babe, thanks a lot for taking this path with me. Like, this makes me feel like I have somebody I can rely. I have a backbone, somebody that will be with me through thick and thin. Things of that nature. That helps support and carry the love. That helps support and carry the emotions until you guys see each other. So surprises, especially unexpected surprises, also goes a long way, guys. So it's something to really think about. All right, guys. So lastly, the fifth element, and this is something everybody talks about, everybody advised. This is like the main key about long distance relationship, and I decided purposely to talk about this last because this might be long, right? Is communication. It also applies to the regular relationship. But like I said earlier, being in a long distance relationship, people tend to be very emotional about the simplest thing, right? So communication goes a long way. One thing I'll say about communicating in a long distance relationship is quality over quantity. You don't have to talk the whole day, but whenever you talk, let that conversation be a quality conversation. What do I mean by quality conversation? You know, this is the moment where you guys are actually bonding. This is the moment where you guys are actually opening up to each other. Don't waste that time talking about other people. Don't waste that time talking about things that really do not matter. Take that time to talk about you. Take that time to talk about your vision. Where you guys going? What are you doing in your life to help yourself get to where you want to be and become the happier version of you? So take that time to really help each other and bond and create intimacy, create great times together, right? And also have a certain routine of when you guys talking. It goes a long way. Having a routine, having a set of time where we talk, you don't feel like that person you have to talk to that person every day. You have to talk to that person all the time, but you have a set time where, oh, this is my fiance time, this is my my partner's time. It's a priority to me, and I have to talk to that person during that time. Obviously, there's gonna be time where you guys are not gonna, you'll be busy, but communicate that to the person and make sure that what you say is what you do. Because if that person, you say something and then you're on Instagram posting something else, remember, we're sensitive and emotional when we are in a long distance relationship. Having a routine goes a long way. Another thing is under communication is, do your best to tell your partner what you're doing during the day, right? That also creates bond, and also it helps avoid a lot. You shouldn't be in a relationship, worrying about, oh, if I don't tell that person that, you shouldn't be worrying about anything. But again, being clear and communicating with your partner about what you're going to be doing is very important, because it kind of makes the other person feel a certain way. If you're far away from me and I'm seeing you having fun on Instagram or having fun on social media, but you did not even tell me, believe it or not, that will make your partner feel a certain way. The number one goal here is to have your partner with as much peace in their mind as possible. So communicating with the person as clear as you can goes a long way. Obviously, there's going to be time where you're going to be busy, you're going to forget, but make sure you always tend to communicate with them as much as you can about what you're going to be doing. Another thing is try to reply to the phone calls or the text messages as early as you can. I mean, if you're not busy, always tend to reply. Always, or as fast as you can also. Always tend to reply. If you miss the phone call, as early as you can, to let them know that, yeah, babe, I'm a little busy right now. Those little things, guys, goes a long way. They go a long way. They make your partner feel like you care about them, that you're not affected by the distance, that we hear instead of, even if we're not physically next to each other, replying as fast as you can goes a long way. Making sure you let your partner know what you're doing goes a long way. But let's not forget that during that period of time, there's going to be a moment, no matter how much you trust your partner, there's always going to be moments of insecurity, right? So, and you can't control that. I can't control that for her, and she can't control that for me. But the best thing I can do for her, or she can do for me, is to do things in my best interest, or do things in her